Hi, this is Aisha Ghuman again, the Marketing Strategy Director for the OEM/ASL Business Analytics Group. I'm here today with one of our newer OEM partners, Bob Fabrizio from Reflexis. Bob, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Bob Fabrizio from Reflexis Systems. I'm a Director of Product Management there at Reflexis.
So, Bob, tell our viewers a little bit about Reflexis and the solution that you have.
Okay. Reflexis provides a suite of products aimed at retailers, helping them improve their store execution. We have several components of the suite. One is a task management product that allows our customers to improve their operational efficiency down in the stores, typically allowing them to recover anywhere between 2 to 5% of lost sales due to poor performance in the store. We also have a workforce management component to the product, which allows us to accurately forecast labor demands, schedule employees, and track their labor, applying labor at the right time in the store to meet the customer needs and demand.
Thanks for that introduction. So Bob, I know you're a newer partner. Give us an understanding, give our viewers an understanding of some of the road humps, some of the challenges that you faced before you actually had an analytics offering.
Absolutely. Okay, so before we had analytics, our products are very rich in data. There's lots of data in there. It takes a lot of data to actually forecast labor and schedule labor within a store. But our customers were hitting a problem in such that they could see the data from within our system, but were unable to report on it in a way that made sense to them. Oftentimes these customers had standard reports. In addition to that, they weren't able to look at the data at a broader level. They weren't able to look at the data by year, by quarter, or across all stores at once from within our product. From the corporate perspective, allowing them to manage the stores.
So your customers are definitely having challenges. Sounds like, eventually they wanted a self-serve model, wanted the visibility. Can you give us an understanding maybe internally how that was affecting you? Okay,
so internally, during our implementations of our base product, we would often be requested to build out custom reports. We would do that as a professional service, but oftentimes those reports continually needed to change, new reports needed to be added, and that of course just answered the question of the questions we knew today, or what our customers knew today. It didn't at all answer the question that came out of left field that was not anticipated. Which often would cause our customers to call our support line, ask them, our support line, to extract data, and they would go off and dig through the data and scramble to prepare numbers with Excel or some other tool.
So there was a real support bottleneck that was sort of siphoning off.
It was a support bottleneck, and our customers were not able, our business users at our customers were not able to get the data they needed in a timely fashion.
So now that you realize your customers were hankering for the self-service analytics ability, I'm curious, as you started your journey, what were some of the things that you were looking for in a partner, in an analytics partner?
I mean, clearly the ability for our customers to be able to create their own queries and reports without involvement from Reflexis. The ability to provide reports to all levels of the organization within our customers, from the store through districts, region, and corporate, not just the corporate users.
Right.
So all users within the retail hierarchy could benefit from accurate real-time reporting.
I want to spend a little bit of time on that, Bob, because we talked about it, and obviously you chose IBM Business Analytics as your analytics platform. But you told me earlier how that was a great differentiator for you to provide that analytics down. Can you expand that for our viewers?
Yeah, it really, by allowing our customers to go in there and develop the reports and be able to feel those reports down at the store level, really was a differentiator, because most BI offerings that we found, and most of our customers already had a BI offering. They'd buy a BI license with a certain number of seats, and those seats would be consumed by the corporate users, maybe some of the field users, but definitely not the stores. By the way we structured an agreement with IBM, we were able to provide affordable reporting down at every store.
So that became a real competitive differentiator for you.
Very big differentiator.
So, if we change gears a little bit, what would you say? So technically, it was a good fit for you, right? It was able to give your customers what they needed. What would you say on the program side, on the business side? How did that work for you? How did that help?
By working with IBM, it was actually a very natural and easy process. IBM came in and understood exactly what we wanted to do, the types of reporting we wished to accomplish, and suggested ways in which we could tightly integrate the offering such that it's seamless to our customers. Our customers don't necessarily even know it's Cognos in there. It looks like Reflexis branded reporting, and that was important to us. So they brought the right resources to the table to help us bring this offering to market in less than 6 months.
Yeah, and actually, anecdotally, I know that one of the things you mentioned is, you went to market very, very quickly, but give our viewers an idea of when this journey started, and then once IBM Business Analytics OEM team got involved, how?
Yeah, this journey started right around January of 2013. We started and we had some joint scoping sessions with IBM and additional partners they suggested we work with to do the integration, and by July 1st we had self-service reporting into our customers' hands.
So that was a nice, quick go-to-market time frame.
It was great.
Good to know. So as you look to the future, right, Bob? What other parts of IBM's business analytics portfolio are you considering?
Okay, we definitely, there's two things here. We are definitely looking at adding more and more capabilities within the Cognos suite itself. We have not yet used every component of it, and there's still more to go. We're also, though, looking at SPSS to do some type of predictive modeling, and we find there's a lot of applications for that complement our solution in the workforce management space.
Well, good to know you're moving forward, nibbling up the hierarchy of products. What would be your advice, Bob, to other companies such as yourself? And I know that when you and I were chatting, you said that about 3 years ago you started looking at things, and then when we got involved, things fast-tracked. But what would your advice be to other companies who are looking to leverage analytics as who they should partner with?
Yeah, I mean, we have been on a fairly long journey with this. This is really the third attempt at doing this, and this time it's been done the right way.
IBM wasn't involved.
IBM was not. I'm sorry. Yeah, IBM was not involved in that, and we started with building our own reporting solution, and that had clear shortcomings and nowhere near as rich a suite as Cognos. We then selected another BI product that really was not suitable for our end customer business users at all. It required too technical type of person to be able to construct their own reports. And then when we started in Jan of 2013 with IBM, it really, the product hit the mark. I would suggest really laying out a good plan, deciding which components you want to use in Cognos, not biting off too much. I mean, there's a lot of good advice we received. The suite is very rich. I mean, of course, we looked at it all and wanted to do everything right away. But through a lot of good advice, we decided to take this in steps. Right. And we've put out the first set of steps here, and it's in use in customers, and they're finding high value from using that.
First step in a long journey. Any parting comments about the ASL OEM partner program?
We've gotten a lot of support from ASL OEM, and from bringing the right resources to us, to getting us to the right technical folks within the IBM Cognos organization to get our questions and concerns answered and find the best way to do this integration.
Well, Bob, thank you so much for taking the time and sharing your analytics journey with us and our viewers. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you have a fabulous time the rest of IOD here in Vegas. And with that, I will see you next time. This is Aisha Kuman.